James Oxygen and Supply, from residential to industrial, a locally owned family business serving Western North Carolina since 1956.
I'm Ralph Mangum. This is the WHKY News, and it's time for Community Focus. Arianna Mack has our A&E Bulletin Board for you with news from the L.R.U Playmakers, HCT, and the Green Room in Newton. First, though, Dana Kaminske was in the WHKY studios with news from the City of Hickory.
I want to provide a couple of reminders that are a few deadlines coming up with the City of Hickory. First, the City of Hickory's Community Relations Council is currently accepting applications for the 2025 Human Relations Awards. These applications need to be completed and due on Friday, February 28th. Also, the Community Relations Council is seeking projects to fund for the 2024-25 fiscal year and invites qualified groups or individuals to consider submitting grant requests. Again, the deadline for submitting the spring grant request cycle is also Friday, February 28th at noon, and applicants may include any 501c3 or otherwise tax-exempt organizations. All the details and applications for these programs and grants can be found on the CRC's webpage at hickorync.gov. A reminder, that's Community Relations Council.
Perfect. And why would you tell someone to sign up for those grants?
Absolutely, because those grants are important to fund certain projects within the community, those that are related to community relations. So if you are an organization, like I mentioned, definitely go out there and read more about it, because those grants could fund your program.
Yeah, and what's going on with the Hickory Public Library?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot going on there always. And they're going to host an inaugural Hickory Literary Festival, I think has been announced already, but it's on Saturday, April 12th, so put that on your calendar. There's a lot happening that day.
And what about the 2025 bookmark contest?
Absolutely. This is exciting as well. Again, another thing from the library. So the Friends of Hickory Public Library are sponsoring the 2025 bookmark contest for kids in kindergarten through 8th grade. The theme this year is Drawn to the Library, DRAWN. And contestants can pick up entry forms at the Patrick Beaver Memorial Library and Ridgeview Branch Library. All entries must be received by Tuesday, March 11th. They're encouraged to submit one bookmark design for consideration, and that winning bookmark design will be selected for each grade, and they will receive a prize and have their designs used at the libraries and submitted throughout the community, given to people. I know Hal Rowe had some of his, so I know we all have them. I have some too. Winners will be announced at a special ceremony at the Patrick Beaver Memorial Library on Thursday, April 10th at 5 p.m. So for more information, you can contact Stephanie Abbott at the library, Abbott, ABBOTT, at hickorync.gov.
And now I'll add a few more events coming up in your Hickory Metro. The L.R.U Playmakers present Radium Girls, February 20th through the 23rd at Belk Centrum on L.R.'s campus. In the 1920s, radium was a miracle cure. Watches the latest rage until the girls who were painting them began to fall ill with a mysterious disease. Inspired by a true story, Radium Girls traces the efforts of Grace Fryer, a dial painter, as she fights for her day in court. Her chief advisory is her former employer, Arthur Roeder, an idealistic man who cannot bring himself to believe that the same element that shrinks tumors could have anything to do with the terrifying rash of illness among his employees. As the case goes on, however, Fryer finds herself battling not just the U.S. Radium Corporation, but with her own family and friends who fear that her campaign for justice will backfire. Get your tickets by scanning the QR code. The Book of Will is coming to the Hickory Community Theatre and runs from February 28th through March 15th. Without Shakespeare, we wouldn't have masterpieces like Romeo and Juliet, but without Henry Condell and John Hemminges, we would have lost Shakespeare's plays forever. After the death of their friend and mentor, the two actors are determined to preserve the words that shaped their lives. They'll have to borrow, beg, and band together to get it done. The Book of Will finds an unforgettable true story of love, loss, and laughter, and sheds new light on a man you think you may know. Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 p.m., Sundays at 2:30 p.m., and on March 13th at 7:30 p.m. This play is rated PG. Get your tickets at hickorytheatre.org. The Green Room Community Theatre is excited to announce the cast for its upcoming production of the Sweet Delilah Swim Club, opening February 28th. This heartwarming comedy, written by Jesse Jones, Nicholas Hope, and Jamie Wooten, tells the story of 5 Southern women who meet every August at the same beach cottage to rekindle their friendship. Performance dates for the Sweet Delilah Swim Club are February 28th, March 1st, 2nd, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Shows are Friday and Saturdays beginning at 7:30 p.m. with Sunday matinees at 3 p.m. Tickets are available at thegreenroomtheater.org. That's all for your Arts and Entertainment Bulletin Board. Get out and explore your Hickory Metro. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. And of course, it was good to have Dana with us this week. That'll do it for Community Focus today. On behalf of Rob Eastwood, Arianna Mack, Jason Savage, and Dana Kaminske, I'm Ralph Mangum. Thank you for joining us. This has been the WHKY News.